This isn't a... Did you guys just pay with somebody else's food stamp card?
You talking to me?
What? Yeah.
The caption says, lady confronts a couple for using someone else's food stamp card.
Talking to me?
What? Yeah. Did you guys just pay somebody else's food stamp card?
If I did, what the is it your business?
Excuse me. Food stamps are paid by taxes. I'm an American citizen, tax-paying citizen.
But you are worried about your goddamn taxes.
My taxes are paying for your food.
No, your taxes is not. Fine.
This is my business.
Man, what the are you doing?
I'm getting as much information as possible so
What,
that when
you
the
better
cops come, I can give it all.
Call the cops?
Not yet,
Don't
but
worry about it.
they're
Don't worry
coming.
I'm gonna give you a reason to call the cops when
Fine.
in a minute.
Leave
We're
it
worried
alone.
about my.
Give me more to give
Yo,
them.
quit recording me.
It's fine. It's
Don't
fine.
fucking hold me back. Let me tell you something.
What?
If you keep that, I'm gonna have a reason for the cops to come out
It's
here.
a free country. We can do whatever we want.
Free. Of course I forgot. You guys are so used to taking everybody else's stuff. You just assume it's free. Somebody paid for
Make
it.
yourself useful. Take the card
You
back.
didn't. So why?
My taxes paid for it. My
Get in the
tax.
car. Leave that
You know
alone.
what?
Get in the
It's alright.
car.
I got your
Get in the
license plate
car.
number.
No, you better not have my light over my body.
Oh, it's too late.
Hey, my
It's
No,
God.
it's not too late.
Get in the-
Recording
Get in
me.
the car.
No, I'm about to put my hands all over.
Just one more thing for me to get you arrested.
Yeah, it's gonna be one last before you in a
Get in the
minute.
car. You don't want this. Get the
Oh, I want this. Seeing two freeloaders get arrested, that's exactly what I want.
right. You feel good?
Sir, why would you put her in the driving seat? For one, why aren't you just driving anyway? I always think that's weird. Dudes just sitting in the passenger seat while they woman drive them around. That's just my personal thing. But she's already irate. She's not listening to you when you're telling her to get in the car, which that's also something bad. That should work vice versa. If either partner is trying to tell the other one to de-escalate something, she just listen. But man, she might F around, run this lady over the way she's acting and trying to get to her. That's just how I'm thinking.
About yourself?
Great.
You feel good about yourself?
Feel great about it. This isn't a... Did you guys just...
But that lady, I'm gonna be real, man. That's bold, man. Don't just be going up to people with your bold assumptions for whatever it is. That you putting yourself in a real bad position, and I wouldn't advise it whatsoever, especially in this climate as it stands right now. Y'all, before we get into this part, hold on. It says only in the FS office, the food stamp office. If you could like the video, greatly appreciate it. It only takes a second and it helps out more than you know. And also if you can hype the video as well. And also just came out with the clips channel. So if you could go subscribe to that, trying to get it monetized before February 1st when YouTube changes its monetization requirements. So if you can subscribe there, it'll be pinned and linked in the top comment. Let's get back into it.
That escalated very quickly.
That'll be another bid. That'll be another state bid. That'll be another state bid. Fuck you talking about? I'm gonna pick off some strap on there. Suck my dick. What's up, you gonna start outside? If I make a call, you have me. What's up? Stop outside.
This is crazy, man. You don't got nothing better to do, nothing more productive to do than to be fighting in a food stamp office as a grown man. What are you even doing in a food stamp office?
If I make a call, you have me. What's up? Step outside. Step outside. Step outside. Step outside. Come on, Tim. Step outside. You bad? You bad? Step outside. You I'm gonna be my shit. I'm gonna be my shit. Next time. I'm gonna get my beautiful nasty. Shoot. You gotta talk this nasty. You fucking day. She don't pay the bill. She pay her bill. She pay my bill. Get the fuck out of here, man. Little soft nigga, I'm a street nigga. I'm a street nigga, man.
See?
Nigga. Fuck me and you. Ask about me.
He talking about he's a street ninja. Ask about me. Bro, we don't got to ask about you. We can see it on full display. You're in the food stamp office. That's what being a street ninja got you. Having to go to the food stamp office as a grown man. So the guy steps outside. You beat him to a pulp. Then what? Brother, okay, you dominated another man. Congratulations. You still broke in the food stamp office as a grown man. I think you have bigger concerns to worry about aside from trying to fight people, which is only going to make your life worse in the form of consequences legally, as well as then that preventing you to be able to get certain opportunities, just making your life harder for no reason. You're sabotaging your life for no reason. And then you're talking about you're a street dude. Okay. You need to be a working dude. You need to be a working citizen, a productive citizen. You need to start trying to adopt that label. And then maybe you'll actually have some finances to actually be able to do something and really just take care of yourself. Because right now you're a grown man who can't take care of himself. That's what you need to say. That's what you need to say. And that's an emergency. You need to be trying to fix that, not trying to worsen the situation.
Somebody did a what?
Online order for $80.25. We just went to Walmart.
The caption says, do not play with money, food stamps. Auntie was ready to scrap.
$80.25. We just went to Walmart.
Online order for what?
$80.25.
Man, don't keep repeating your motherfucking self. They know what time it is.
Nobody couldn't have did an online order.
But where the money went at?
I don't know. I didn't do an online order. I swear to God. Like, you can come in my house and look. I didn't.
Who else had your card?
Nobody.
They just literally did that shit, bro.
Okay, if they just did it, like, I don't have it.
Call and see.
We done called it. We done called it 3 times and saying the same thing. $80.25.
And I couldn't even tell
Ain't
you
nothing
who
on the
fucking
card
did
but
it. Like,
$6.98 on the.
I couldn't even tell you who did it. If I had an online order, best believe y'all would see Uber or DoorDash come to my
There's no way you can find out who done took the stamps off the card by being an online order.
I swear to God.
They can't put the picture with the motherfucking thing at Walmart.
No, ma'am. So I'm probably gonna have to give it back to y'all. Like,
Hey, look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at
I
him.
swear to God.
Find out find out the time, and we going to Walmart and see who picked that order up at that time. It's on camera.
Hold on, which Walmart?
It's on camera, right? Man, I ain't finna answer all these stupid ass questions.
Somebody.
Look 'em here.
She works at the food stamp office. Listen to what she says.
Basically, it is because of Trump. So, yeah.
So
And this is all political. This is all political.
And this is all because of Trump, basically.
No. Basically, it is because of Trump. There ain't no sidestepping it. I'm blaming him for everything. Me, as a United States citizen, I have the right to voice my opinion. I still have that legal right, constitutional right.
Oh, my
Let's put it
goodness.
that way, freedom of speech, whether he likes it or not.
Oh, my goodness.
Can't stand him. I can't stand him. But anyway, that's what's going to happen, sweetie.
How are you a government worker? You think you can talk on a recorded line about how you hate the president? What in the world? She's talking about freedom of speech. I agree. And I'm very much in agreement of protecting people's freedom of speech. But it really ain't freedom of speech. Man, just in regular context, even in the private sector, you will lose everything over you standing on freedom of speech, even when you're off work. So what will make you think that you could be at work on a recorded government line as a government worker talking about the leader of the government? And then when people F around and find out, it's going to be everybody's fault. She going to be blaming Trump when she lose her job. And she's not going to take no responsibility of the fact that she basically did this to herself.
And to whoever stole all of my food stamps today, I sincerely hope you get everything that you deserve and then more. Because you took away from me, and not only me, but you took away from my kids. So whoever you are, and if you see this video, I really hope that you get whatever you deserve. Because not only did you steal all of my benefits, now I don't have anything to my name to where I can make sure that my kids are covered. And they go back to school soon. So to whoever took my benefits, you just be careful. Just be careful.
I'm gonna tell y'all straight up like this. I just got that text that the link is definitely cut the fuck off for November. Y'all better stay the fuck out of my way in these stores. I'm walking out with carts and I'm not paying for shit. Trump, if you won't start looting, it's gonna happen. Before my kids go broke like Jock, I'm gonna be stealing like it ain't no tomorrow. I am going to go in that store, get everything I get regularly. I'm going to bag my shit up, swipe my link card, as soon as that ain't no pending balance on there, I'm going to walk the out. And I'm gonna have one of my cousins with me that'll punch your so hard you gonna think a Jet 2 holiday hit your if you think I ain't finna walk out that store. And please follow me to that motherfucking car if you feeling motherfucking foggy. You ain't gonna make it back to your motherfucking position at that Walmart store. I'm telling you. You wanna take some link? Like I don't be taking already. Watch this. It's okay.
It's this new movement online amongst ghetto people that are basically saying that they're going to take to Walmart because for those of you that may not know, Walmart is actually the largest grocer inside of the United States of America, in which they sell about 25% of all groceries. And now our ghetto boos are out here continuing to have children out of wedlock, continuing to depend on the federal government. And now they feel like it's the government's obligation to take care of them. And so what they have declared is that they are now going to start stealing from stores to make sure that they have enough food and also to ensure that they get what they believe is due because the federal government is warning people that the longer that the shutdown is going to go on, that they are going to have to start.
That's in you. I'm sorry. That's in you. If you go straight to that, especially, man, these requirements ain't even that bad. You only have to work part-time to be able to maintain your food stamps or whatever. I know that she was referring to the shutdown, which was only for like a month. It was only for like a month. But if you just resort immediately to crime, and basically what you said, there was a plethora of crimes you said you was going to do. You said you're going to steal, you're going to assault people who don't allow you to steal. You're swearing like a sailor. It's like, which that's disorderly. It's like, man, come on now. And then funny enough, these people will have kids, but be acting worse than their kids. Have worse behavior than their own kids.
I've been fiending my whole life to get food stamps. I finally got.
The caption says the entitlement is insane. Imagine having an attitude like this.
I've been fiending my whole life to get food stamps. I finally got approved for food stamps. And I get to the office and look at the wait. Like, I don't even want the food stamps no more.
Look at the way.
That's serious.
You can't make this up. So now she's complaining on the wait. So apparently free ain't enough. Free ain't enough. It's got to be free and convenient. So do you need it or not? What else do you have to do? You don't have a job, most likely. So free ain't enough. It's got to be convenient. It's got to work around your time. It's got to come your way, the way you want it to come, at the time you want it to come. And meanwhile, you don't got to do nothing. You don't have no responsibility in the matter of your own life. Man, the entitlement. This is what it's really become. Entitlement.
Like, I don't even want the food stamps no more. Dead serious.
But you
Should look
still
like
there.
class. Oh, I'm annoyed. A whole hour later.
And what's crazy is, she's got her nails done, of course. She's got the Louis Vuitton headband on, right? And she finally has access to food stamps. But now she's going to complain that she has to wait in line to gain access to taxpayer-funded benefits that she now qualifies for. The entitlement is off the charts. And along with the entitlement, if you look at a graph, the entitlement, as that goes up, guess what else also goes up? Yeah, the exhaustion with this kind of behavior, with this sense of entitlement, and with this blatant disrespect for individuals who go out and bust their tails day in and day out to pay for all these programs. At the end of the day, they're the ones who are going to have to probably pay more to the IRS when tax time comes around. And guess what? You're going to be the one gallivanting around with your tax refund or whatnot. And people are getting sick and tired of it. I am just one, but many other people are as well.
So let me get this straight. So all you got to do is go sit down for max an hour, and then you get free funds that you can then go and take and spend how you want to at the store. But the regular citizen has far more friction. They have to go and work for their money. They can't even go grocery. You can go grocery shopping right after this. You still got a full day. You got all your time. But yet you're so conscientious about not wasting none of it at the food stamp office. Whereas other people actually have to go and spend their time at work. Then they don't even have energy after, but they still got to find time to then go grocery shopping. As well as their money's getting taxed that they get. You're getting cleared money. No taxes getting taken out. What you see is what you get. And it's still not enough. It didn't look like there was anything wrong with you. You look like you got your whole life ahead of you. But yet this is what you choose. You choose in this life.
Early in the morning, because $8 y'all got me. Okay, so it's a lady in Memphis crying about her food stamps being gone. She got 5 kids. My question to this lady in Memphis, if you knew you couldn't take care of 1 and 2, why did you have 3, 4, and 5?
Facts. If you're crying about government food for your kids, but not crying about the men who helped make them, you're not overwhelmed. You're under accountable.
I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I don't feel sorry for none of these folks out here crying about no damn food stamps. Not even a little bit. I mean, y'all need to get out there and figure it out like the rest of us do. But another question is, where's your baby daddies at? Y'all sit here crying and yelling, screaming, hooting, hollering. Baby, when y'all go grocery shopping next month, y'all need to be very careful. Because apparently they already got started. Y'all know next month, a lot of people not going to get their food stamps and their SNAP benefits. And a lot of people going to be desperate and hungry. A Walmart employee came on here last night talking about how they had emergency evacuate the Walmart because people done stormed up in there trying to put stuff in their bags and be stealing.
Every year, same warning. EBT low, theft high, Walmart locked down like Fort Knox. If your financial plan is hope Walmart don't kick me out, your problem ain't economy, it's the lifestyle choices.
But when y'all go to the grocery store next month, y'all better get in and get out. Don't be standing around trying to have no conversation with somebody from church. Don't stuff your buggy too full either. Get a few items and then leave. If you got to go 50 miles per hour out that doggone parking lot, go 50 miles per hour out that doggone parking lot. Or if you want to be that person, baby, buy somebody's groceries for them. Help them where you can help, period.
First of all, you can't even get food stamps unless you can prove that you are under the poverty line. Under the poverty line, meaning that you have to make less than somebody who is poor. So you're like below poor to even receive food stamps. But anyways, there's a lot of people who work.
Yeah, but this whole poverty line thing, that's too easy. And by too easy, I mean that what determines whether somebody's on the poverty line or not? Really just the amount of hours that they work. And that doesn't have to necessarily mean that they can't work. It's just people who will be choosing not to work. And that's why I say it's so easy. It's almost like you're incentivized not to work. And that's what's been the problem for so long. And why now we have the part-time work requirements. because it's not even full-time work requirements. 20 hours a week. That's all you have to do. That's literally all you have to do. It's part-time. And people don't even want to do that. And you don't even have to just work. You can volunteer or you can do job training, which is improving your situation. But ultimately, it's kind of like what that other woman said as well. People need to stop making their situation worse. That's another incentivization that they think short-term minded. They think short-termly that because by having more kids, it increases the amount of benefits that you receive and maybe even moves you up in priority for certain things like Section 8 or whatever. But after a certain point, especially now, I think once the kids turn 7, you have to go back to the work requirements. So what do we see people doing a lot now too? Getting freshly pregnant. Because now you got 7 years, but you still got 11 after that. And the way y'all raising these kids, which when I say raising these kids, I mean lack of raising these kids, not raising these kids, you're probably going to have to keep raising them long past 18 because they're going to be helpless as well. Because for one, they didn't get to see a good example, a good representation. You didn't teach them nothing. You didn't pour into them anything because you were lazy. So you didn't really get out here and get much experience in life. So you don't really have anything to teach them. But yet you somehow still decide to keep having them, even though you have really nothing to offer them. And you need to be taken care of. And that needs to be addressed.
Even receive food stamps. But anyways, there's a lot of people who work, business owners. There are people who work 9 to 5s. There are people who deliver groceries or who work for the state, like people who do things like that, who still qualify for food stamps. So if you're the type of person who feels like just because someone qualifies for food stamps, they're lazy, you don't even realize that they might work more than you. They might work harder than you. But it's just the fact that they either have more children than you or their income after paying their bills is so low that they can't.
She said they might work harder than you, but it's the only fact that they have more children than you. How much sense does that make? Okay, they might work harder than you. They probably do because if they're working, they're probably working a dead-end job, which then why would you continue to have children? Ultimately, whatever job you were working, if you could barely take care of yourself, why do you continue to have dependents? Then you're saying they got more children than other people with children. I mean, even if we just take 2, she said they might have more children than you. So what, they got 3 or 4 kids? What makes you think that you deserve to have 3 or 4 kids or 5, which really is much more than even these numbers? It's astronomical, the amount of kids that people are having, because it literally just enables you to not have to work. That's literally what it comes down to. And so what we see is that we'll have a large segment of people surviving with kids as opposed to raising kids. And if anything, they're raising kids all wrong because they just start really losing control. They've been unchecked for too long. They ain't had to answer to nobody for so long. And then we see just people who are just out of control, completely out of control. Can't tell them nothing. And then they even exhibit behavior in front of their kids, which rubs off into their kids and furthermore continues the cycle. And then we all have to deal with it out here. And even your kids have to deal with it. They're going to have all type of things that if they want to be able to be sustainable and they want to be able to be productive and actually be able to have a future, now they've got to try to purge all these bad habits and all this trauma up out of them that you put them into. And unnecessarily, you didn't have to. You chose to for your
Like
sake.
somebody literally just wiped my food stamps off my car right now. Like that shit is so fucking embarrassing, my nigga. I literally just wanted to get some food and they kept on saying unauthorized. So I'm like, maybe I had the wrong pin. And my card is locked. How the fuck is these people stealing people food stamp cards when their phone is locked? Like this shit don't make no fucking sense. Like it's Sunday, I cannot call to get my food stamps. Like I'm over it, bro. Like that shit wild. That shit really wild, bro. Like I can't believe what the fuck is happening right now. And how the fuck is people taking people food stamps? Like, how is that possible? Like, somebody literally just...
You know, it's kind of funny because back in the day, it actually used to be embarrassing to say you're on food stamps. People will come on here just shamelessly. Ma'am, the internet can't help you in this situation. But ultimately, what I'm saying is like, people aren't even ashamed of the fact that they're receiving food stamps anymore. They're proud to come on here and let the world know I'm on food stamps. Even with no intention of anything being able to be done for you. Because you're coming on here, you complaining. Even if you called the food stamp office, they'll tell you there's nothing we can do. So what you think the internet and TikTok gonna be able to do to resolve this situation? What's the point? Is what I'm ultimately saying. What's the point? What does this do for you? How does this help you? It doesn't. And this is what we see. We see people who are doing the most ineffective things, and then they wonder why they can't turn their life around. They wonder why they can't start to get ahead in life, and they're really not even trying. Why don't you focus your energy and your thought process on doing more productive, effective things that'll actually get you better outcomes and actually start getting you on the right track? See, it's always a sign when we can try to extrapolate something good from it. But we never see signs when it has the potential to be something that's not in our favor. And by our favor, it's really just what we desire to happen, but it actually might be in our favor long term. And here's what I mean. Maybe it's a sign that your food stamps got wiped. Maybe that's actually divine intervention telling you, you don't deserve this. You don't get this. See, we spiritual until negative things happen that we don't want to happen. But it actually might be something positive to bop you in the nose to get you to start taking life serious and understand that you can't depend on this. You need to depend on yourself, and ultimately you need to try. So take this as a sign. We love to take everything else as signs. Take this as a sign. This is your sign to get a job and try to figure out how to survive in your situation. That's what people need to do. That's what she needs to do. Take this as a sign to go ahead and work as much as you possibly can. Save yourself from the situation. And I promise you, you'll feel so much more fulfilled when you do it yourself. You'll feel so proud of yourself. And what it'll do is it'll unlock new capabilities that maybe you didn't even understand was within you, and new strength. Because a lot of us have limiting beliefs. A lot of us just feel like we can't do things. Maybe she's an example of what I was referring to when I say these kids come out here traumatized and helpless because they weren't raised right. They were just survived with. So maybe she's also a case study. Maybe she was raised up in a home where someone was maybe only had her to have benefits. And that's an assumption. But I'm just saying, again, you're going to have to, although you might not have got a fair shot, maybe you didn't get raised right, whatever, it's not your fault, but it's going to be your responsibility. And so this may be a sign that you just need to take responsibility so that you can start gaining the traits and the skills that you're going to need, because life is going to have much more complex problems just in general, but especially down the line with everything that's happening in the world, everything that's happening in the economy. And you need to start preparing for that. And it starts with you. It starts with you just taking responsibility for your situation first. That's the low-hanging fruit. And then you just need to build from there. Y'all, we'll leave it there for today. If you could like the video, I greatly appreciate it. Only takes a second, and it actually helps out more than you know. And also, if you could hype the video. Hype is a new feature that YouTube offers where it helps smaller content creators like myself. And basically, when you hype, it actually pushes us to the extent that it pushes the larger content creators. So you just press the hype button and it shows the points. And since I'm a smaller creator, a smaller channel, we actually get more points per hype. And hype was designed for smaller channels. So that's why, excuse me. But if you come across a video and you don't see the hype button, then it's probably been over 7 days. And hype usually vanishes after 7 days. So it's usually best practice, if you want to hype, to just go ahead and hype while the iron is hot on a newer video. And then also, if you want to become a member of the channel as well, the join button's on the video. And what becoming a member of the DXU family will come with is you would get badges next to your comments, where it would show people that you are a member whenever you leave a comment, as well as you would get early access to content and also exclusive content that's not available for everyone else on YouTube. So again, if you want to become a member, join button's on the video. But until then, I'll see you in the next video.